Hey whales, good morning. Happy Friday. It's June the 6th. Let's go over the markets and Tesla for today. And for those who don't know me though, I'm a full-time trader. I do these updates every single day. And to give you an idea in terms of how I'm doing so far for the month of June for my trades, very solid start to the month. Up 4.3K USD, 83% win rate across the board here. You can see from the calendar view, very solid start once again. And hopefully I can keep up this momentum for the rest of the weeks. Last month, also very solid month, right? I ended the month up 12K. So yeah, let's see. And again, if you guys want my actual day trades as well as swing trades, I do both. You got to come join Discord, guys, right? I give all my day trade scans every single morning for you. You get the exact entry zones, targets, stop losses. This is for Rocket Lab, for instance, for Palantir as well, right? Every single day across all major stocks. So I look forward to trading alongside you and making a lot of money together. All right, so with that said, let's break down Tesla. So crazy day yesterday, right? With the news alongside Elon Musk and President Donald Trump, we've had a pretty good flush down. And because of how impulsive this move was, we're going to have to call this as a wave one completed, right? Over the past couple of videos, I did mention that we were looking for a top. We were looking to see whether or not 3, 4, and 5 would be in throughout the next trading sessions. It does look like we hit that zone. My main target was at 380, guys, right, overall, from the swing highs down to the swing lows. I wanted to at least get to 380. However, we almost did reach that zone, but ultimately could not break past it, right? This resistance and everything here was just too much for Tesla to break through on the first try, right? So we couldn't get through that zone. So ultimately, what I'm looking at now is our buyers going to step in. So what I'm looking at is a potential wave one that got finished. We got put in 5 waves in. I see that we have a potential wave 1, 2 in red, 3, possible 4, and then a few more sub waves down to finish off a marginal new low for a 5th wave to complete an A wave, up for a B wave, and then ultimately down for a C wave for a wave 2 before higher. Okay, now surprise, the 2 wave could be in, right? This could be the lows. Either the A wave could be the low or the 2 wave could be the low, and we'll be going on this alternate path. But you know, just to play conservative, because the S&P 500 hasn't dropped yet or hasn't corrected. You know, we're looking for the S&P to make another marginal high, Tesla to follow suit. And then when the S&P falls, right, this is sort of the next leg down for Tesla. So that's sort of my theory. I need more information, of course, to sort of understand what the movements are going to be like. But I do see this playing out. Now, why is it the reason we might get a marginal new low for a 3, 4, 5, right? A series of 3s, 4s, and 5s towards the downside. Well, if you take a look, it's really technical right now from the swing highs down to the swing lows, right? We're ticking right on the 618, guys, here. Very technical. Now, because of how technical it is, in my past experience, this tends to be, too technical, or it tends to be like this is too good to be true, right? So if I'm a market maker, what would I do? I would fake people out, right? I would push the price up and then flush down one more time and then head higher. So that's why I'm thinking this could be a 3, 4 coming down to flush down one more time for a 5th. And then higher, okay? And, you know, some other things that I'm looking at, I mean, you can see people longed here, guys. People longed here, and they rode the wave up. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of stop losses here to the left, here as well, right? Same areas where people are putting their stop losses. This is a ton of liquidity here for market makers to take out. So that's just my theory. I don't know if that's going to happen, right? I can only speculate. But this is how I'm going to be playing my day trades. This is how I'm going to be playing sort of my moves forward, especially with our Discord group. We're making great money so far. So we're just trying to see the best probability levels. So I'm waiting to see some more clarity here. I'm not going in too heavy. I'm not pushing in too heavy yet. I need to see some structures and some dust to be settled before we make some bigger plays here. Okay. So overall, still looking for an ABC structure. For the primary path, the alternate path, of course, is that the low is in, and we're going to go higher. Another thing that I'm taking a look at, I mean, for XLY, this is the ETF that Tesla and Amazon are in all together, right? I do see a clear three-wave structure that's forming. We did tick that 1-to-1 level as well. All right, so potential ABC is in, like this, right? But it does look like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe missing one more marginal low, guys, right? This is why I'm thinking there might be one more marginal low. I'm not sure. I can't predict the markets. I don't know how tops are going to be forming, right? But overall, this is sort of what I'm looking at. And you can see 382 for XLY is a little bit deeper here, guys. So we can't rule out the fact that it could make multiple subwaves before it finds support. We don't know, guys. It's a bit too early. If I take a look at ARK as well, where majority of the allocation for the ARK ETF is in Tesla, right? If I go down to the 15-minute time frame, I do see three waves in already, right? You can obviously see there's three-wave move, 1, 2, 3. But if this starts to become an impulsive bearish sequence, we're getting a 4, 5, A, B, C up, and then down, and then up. So very similar structure to how Tesla may move here. And same thing with ARK, right? There's these double bottom lows with a lot of stop losses that people have right here. So this could sort of turn into a double correction before higher and take out those lows. So just trying to time everything, accordingly. Okay, so just take your time with it, guys. You don't need to rush, right? Just get more confirmation, get your levels and bearings straight. But ultimately, I'm looking for at least Tesla, right? Wherever the low is, we don't know where that low is going to be. Let's say it does reach maybe this, these levels here, 786, right? Tesla should be able to reach, if I go down, at least maybe back to 308 after another marginal low, and if it's a little bit more bullish, maybe closer to 326 to 345, right, before this B wave, or if it can continue extending, right, and it'll try to trek higher to 400 here. All right, so again, either we get an ABC down, right, and this B can reach at least 326, or we get, this is an ABC, this is the 2 wave, and then we make a new bullish sequence, 5 waves up to 403. So we'll have to wait and see, guys. It's still too early. Take your time. Again, take your time. Let the markets sort of settle down and get your bearings straight, okay? Great volatility so far. Great for day trading. So I'll see you guys here in Discord. If you guys want my exact entries, I have entries for Tesla as well for today coming up. So if you need those entries, again, come join. You're going to make a lot of money with us. I look forward to trading alongside you. Have a great rest of your Friday and weekend.